Hello and welcome back to LFTC University. On this channel, we talk all things passive income and digital design. Of course, with full walkthrough tutorials so that you never feel left behind. If that sounds like your jam, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification so that you get notified every single time I post a video. This handsome guy right here is Theo or Theodore, and he is part Maine Coon, part Russian Blue kitty cat. Is he not just the handsomest thing you've ever seen? Ugh, I can't get enough. Anyway, in today's video, we are talking all about how to use video mockups from Creative Fabrica in Canva. There are a ton of mockups to use on Creative Fabrica. I want to touch base on every single one of them. Well, not every single mockup, but every single type. But today I want to specifically focus on the video mockups because I think they might be the most difficult for people to use, and also I think they're the most fun and exciting to use for your Etsy shops or other shops that you have online. So let's get started.
All right, here we are in Creative Fabrica. If you do not have an account already, I will have a link in the description box below, of course. And as you can see, yours is going to look very much the same, except for mine has a storefront. So if you don't have a storefront, that is pretty much the only thing that you shouldn't see. I can't imagine it looking any different. I think my mic might be a little bit too close to my mouth. Let me change it. There we go. Is that weird? That was probably a little weird, but anyway, let's move on. All right, so I am focusing today on video templates. All right, so let's do Canva video mockups. All right, perfect. So we love this one here. So we're going to go ahead, click on this one and download. And you guys, I have such a cool surprise coming for you. And I want to say, and I'm going to say within, I'm really going to try. I'm really going to try for within the month. I really am going to try. I'm working on a large bundle of mockups for you all. And I really want it to be as inclusive, all-inclusive as possible for digital sellers of all kinds. And so I'm really excited. I'm trying to find like gaps. For instance, video being one of those. And so I'm working really hard at it. If you have any ideas, things that you have a hard time finding, please let me know. I will do my best to create that and add it to the bundle that I'm creating for you guys. All right, and then this one, video mockup with frame layer. I love this one as well for pillows, so that's a good one. Let's download that one. And then look, we're already getting recommended. Let's do this one here. That's perfect.
So these are all great video mockups that can, they can be, what do you call that? Daunting. They can be daunting for a lot of people.
I love that this one has a rotating straw. A lot of times it's just the design that rotates. And I mean, that's okay. But a rotating straw makes it more believable that the design itself is actually rotating. So something to keep in mind. All right, and we'll do this one too. This one looks like it'd be great for anybody who's creating like planners in the letter sized. Probably some other things too, but the only thing I can think of right offhand would be planners. So let's go ahead and do that one. When you go to your files, what you're going to see is just all the different downloads that you have downloaded, basically. We are going to double click, and you always have to extract the file. We've been over this before. Extracting the file just is basically taking a folder and opening it up. That's all we're doing. So we're going to hit extract. As you can see, this one comes with a PDF link. So if we were to double click, and then it kind of breaks down how you can use this. But for the sake of me doing this tutorial, I don't need to do that because I'm the one teaching you today. So we are going to just click here to edit mockup in Canva. So as you can see, it pops up like this. A template created by Decals and Daydreams was shared with you. Start designing now. Could not be easier. So we're going to say use template for new design. Okay, so here's our design. Right up here, it has the name, copy of Frosted Libby video mockup template. So you're not editing the designer's design. It automatically makes a copy of the design that is now yours. Okay, so we are just going to leave that the way it is, and we are going to open up the layers panel within Canva. So we do that by just clicking on position, and you can see 3 different layers. This is the background layer here. Then you have this layer, which is just that image. You can see that it's locked right now. And then you can see this, you know, the frame that's on top here. So what we're going to do is we are going to just drag and drop a design. So I am going to grab a design right here over in my uploads, one that works for a glass tumbler. So it might take me a minute. All right, so I'm going to grab this design here that I designed, and I'm just going to grab it. I'm going to place it in there. Okay. And now I'm going to press play. And we're going to see that design come to life. And there we go. Super simple. Now, how would I go about using this now that I created the video? Well, it depends what you're using it for. If you're going to be using this on like a social media, you could use it like this because it looks like it's in the shape of what would work for maybe like a story, right? But if you wanted to use this for an Etsy listing, what you would do is you would save this as an MP4, download, MP4. We're just going to click download. All right, and I actually probably would have saved this as something different, but I didn't, so we're just going to leave it at that. But you would save it as what you wanted to save it as. Then what you would do is you would go to whatever size you use, whether that's 2000 by 2000 or if you use the 2000 by 3000 size. It doesn't, whatever you use for like Etsy or your design platform of choice. All right, so let's say I'm going to my listing photo here. I'm going to now upload that design that we just did. It's right here. Here, as you can see, it's now uploading. And then I'm going to be placing it on here, okay? This is a 2000 by 2000 canvas, and this is the perfect square image for a video on Etsy. All right, so now we have this video. We don't have to worry about the design coming off or anything because now it's a video. It's already done. It's all done deal. No problem. So what I would do is I would stretch it, put it exactly where I want it for my video. Just like that. I might shrink it down a bit, but it really just depends how much of the video I wanted posted on that. I might also choose to add my logo. And then if I did that, I would just shrink it down a bit and I would probably pop it in the corner there. And then when we hit play, this would be the video that they would see on Etsy when they hovered over my image. Now we've done the frosted can, and now we are going to go to the pillow. So we've opened it up here, and you see, again, we have a PDF, and it says, click on the link below to get started editing your template. Here's the Canva link, and then there's a video tutorial. So really neat, this seller has added a video tutorial, the Canva video pillow template YouTube tutorial. So they have a YouTube tutorial already attached to this. Very cool that they have added that. Very smart. All right, so here we go. A template created by Creative Angela was shared with you. Start designing, and we're going to do the same thing we did before. So it automatically puts it in the dimensions that the designer set it up in. Again, it has given the same type of file, copy of, and then the name of it. So you would want to rename this, whatever works for you. It says your image Canva frame layer. So I always go up to position. Now that Canva has the layers panel, it's so much easier. It's so much better than like clicking around and trying to figure it out. Just go up to the layers panel in position right away. That way you don't have to wonder. So right away you can see that we have the background layer. We have another layer that they have created here. And then we have this right here, this grouped design. For this one, we are going to want to open up this group design, and you can do that by just right-clicking and then clicking on Ungroup, and you can see all these different design elements. All right, so I went ahead and
I Control Z'd, so I went back to the way it was before I ungrouped it, okay? Now you can see that she has place image here. So the problem with this is, let's just grab our image, and you're just going to assume you just pop the image there. Okay, now granted, we didn't watch her video, okay? So let's just say I wanted to use the picture of this capybara. Keep in mind, it has some elements in which it needed to be edited here. If I just grabbed it, right, and dragged and dropped it, it's not working, right? Do you see that? Do you see how it's not working? Exactly. It's not working how we want it to work, okay? So that's why if you click on position and you right click ungroup, you're going to be able to adjust it much better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab your image where it says your image after we've ungrouped, and we are going to put our image right here. So I have selected it. I'm now going to go over here and I'm going to double click, and I'm going to delete that. We're going to right click and we're going to go down to where it says detach image, and that takes the image out of the frame. All right, and we're going to delete it. And now you can see, now you can see everything else is still there. The shadows, the highlights, everything is still there, except the image that was inside the frame is now gone, okay? So now we can grab our design and we can put it on the pillow. And what I've noticed is it's most easiest if you were to grab this layer, pull it to the top just temporarily so that when you're putting something in the frame, it knows where to put it. I'll show you what I mean. Let's say we want to add our image. We're going to use this cow and donkey image, okay? If I just grab it and I want to put it in here, it's automatically going to put it in the highlight. I want you to make sure that you see that. So it tried to put it inside the highlight because the highlight is the one that's on top. So let's back up, okay, and let's move this up above the highlight, okay, and let's do it again. Let's go ahead and grab our cow and donkey, place this, and now that looks okay, but we need to put it back in the original arrangement that it was in. So we need to grab this and put it back below the highlight in the shadow. There we go. And so now we can go ahead and press play up here, and we get the whole image. Really cute. That's a cute one. So again, you would do the same thing for this one. You would go to download, and you would download as an MP4, and then again, you could use this in all different ways, but you would do this in the same way as we did the first one. If you wanted to place it in your listing, you would just save it and then upload it into your uploads on Canva, into your listing photo that's already sized and ready to go. All right, next up we have, I'm going to delete these as I go so I can keep track. So we've done that one and we've done this one. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the animated skinny tumbler. Again, extracting. Okay, this one looks like it has a nice little tutorial video as well. And here we go. We are animated tumbler, edit my mockups, single rotation, or edit my mockups double rotation. So single rotation, meaning it just goes once. Double rotation means I believe it goes like this and then back again. So let's just do a single rotation, make it easy, but it'll basically work the same way. Using it in a double rotation. So you can see this is how it's going to work. We're going to go into use my template. All right, again, it is the same saving situation. And let's go up to position and we can see how everything looks. This one is set up perfectly for us to use right off the bat. So we're going to have to make some changes for it to actually look accurate when it comes to saving it as the video in the end. And what I mean by that is you can see that the frame that we are going to want to put our design in is in the right spot right off the bat because it's in the top, which means that whatever image we go to kind of hover over the top, it's going to automatically try to pop in there because it's the top image, remember? But if we were to just pop it in there, it's not going to look like it's inside a tumbler. And you'll see that happen in just a second. So let's go ahead and grab one of my older tumbler designs, and we are just going to drag and drop that in there. Perfect. Okay, and so if we were to just leave it like this and then we're going to hit play, it moves. Looks great, right? Not so much. And the reason is because it doesn't look like it's on the tumbler. It's not doing anything. So we need to make some adjustments. And the adjustment we need to make is again in the position, in the layers panel. So we've now added our design. So that step is done. The next step is moving the design that you've added below the background. So as you can see, this background here goes on top of your design to make it appear as if this is only on the tumbler, even though you and I both know the entire design is actually behind this. It's behind here. In the video, we're not going to see that anymore. When we hit play, all we're going to see is what looks to be the image on the tumbler. So the only other thing you would need to do for something like this would be to add a different image for the background. So it's already on a counter. Normally I would add a counter of some sort. You could choose to do that and make some adjustments. I guess that would be for a different video. You could adjust the shadows and the highlights and all the things. Let's just do some sort of background that's complementary to this like pinky color that I have. Maybe an outdoorsy picture or even a deeper color. So dark green leafy background. I don't know. I kind of just feel like leafy because it's got the leaves in it. Let's see what we can find here for photos. All right, so if we grabbed this one here and we put that there, okay, and then we went ahead and pressed play. Beautiful. Okay, you see how that totally changed the whole entire vibe of the tumbler. Looks great. Love it. That is how you would go about making that, using that kind of tumbler style video mock-up. And again, just like the others, you would save this and then you could crop it, do the things, put it over into various different styles or add it back into your listing photos. So you would just save it again as an MP4. Super easy, you guys. This actually went a lot faster than I thought. This one is the one for PDFs, okay, planners and such. So here we go. It shows all these different types. I'm Rams. That's a cute name. Thank you very much for your purchase. Lots of information. Wow, they're very inclusive here. Quick tip, don't use your phone. I could have told you that. Okay, where do we go to get the link? Link. Join Canva Pro, start your own free trial. Smart, they put an affiliate link in there. Smart. All right, click here to access the US letter template. Click here to access the 2000 by 2000 size template. So the square size template or the letter template. So we're going to do the letter template. And here we go. So if we were to hit play, I want to see what the video looks like. Oh, I love that. So this is the second page. Third page or fourth page? How many pages are there? Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. 13 pages. So when you hit play on a video with the pages, what happens is it just automatically plays through all of them. All right, and so what we're going to do is we're going to just drag and drop some printables in here. Let's see if I have some printables saved somewhere. I believe I do. I haven't made printables in a long time, but I believe I do have some in my designs. So let me just head over real quick. Tumblers, earrings, wraps, singles, bundles, stickers, sublimations, printables. Oh my goodness, I only have my dot art in here. That's not going to be very helpful, is it? Let's just do, you know what? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Let's just put these in there. I don't remember if I made these. I
I got a new computer, and so there are going to be some that are on here and then some that are not, and then some are on my cloud hard drive, and then some are on another hard drive, and then don't get me started on organization. It is not my strong suit. Yeah, sure. Let's just do these. Okay, so we are going to basically drag and drop. Okay, so we're going to drag this dot art here. Okay, and then this one. And then let's put the Christmas tree on the front. I actually like this one, but well, it's fine. It's fine. It's not about that. Okay, let's put this one here. And then we'll put this one over here. Okay, so let's say that I was going to go ahead and change this one up. I can, you know what, this is the first one I think that I didn't actually do position on. There we go. So here is the position, and I've already added, you know, the designs, and we dragged and dropped them in there. But I'm going to go ahead and change the colors here to match the theme. So this is how you would go about that. You just grab a color, and then I'm just going to, whoa, not that. No, thank you. Ooh, that's a nice little pinky color. That's pretty. Okay, and then let's do this one. Sure, let's just say that, okay? And so let's say I'm selling these dot art printables for children, and then this would be my video. I would just pop them in here. Obviously, you would add your product title, your printable undated. So you would change the text here. Obviously, you would double click, and I would say Christmas dot art. Okay, and then I would say printable, and I would probably just leave it at printable. Honestly, printable Christmas dot art is probably what I would leave it at, and then I would just hit play, and there you go. That's what it would look like. Do it one more time. Isn't that cute? Super cute. I love it. That's so easy. That was so easy, so simple. Honestly, I can't wait to hear what your guys' favorites are. I think my favorites are always just going to be the drinks. I don't know what it is, but drinks in the tumblers, it just makes them look real, and I just love it. I don't know what it is. I just love them so much. If you guys have any more you want me to try, make sure that you let me know.
Well, that's it, you guys. I hope you guys loved today's video and you got some value out of it. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, as that's super helpful in the YouTube algorithm. If you guys have any questions about today's video or anything that maybe I didn't cover, please make sure to leave a comment down below and ask me. I would love to get back to you. Or if you have an idea for a future video, make sure you put it down below. I have a big long list of your guys' requests, and I like to make sure to tackle those. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.